Think about how to say this. There's such a thing as what I call a randomly fixed objective, like an RFO, right? Randomly fixed objective. You said 70% is passing on the test. Why? Somebody says 80%. Why? Well, because somebody says that's good. That's a randomly fixed objective. There is such a thing. So the opposite of the randomly fixed objective is something that would be called the growth model, right? But what does the growth model say? So the randomly fixed objective says you have to get an 80% in order to pass. What would the growth model say? You had a 2. This time, let's get a 3 or 4 or 5 or something like that. And if you get a 5, even though you didn't get a 80%, we're going to say you win. Good job. Well done. It's like this. It's like the high jump. Do you know who loves the high jump in 6th grade? The boys with hair under their arms already. Now, the boys who have already hit their growth spurt, they love the day when they do the high jump. Do you know who hates the high jump in 6th grade middle school? Herman Blau. You understand? Because I didn't get hair under my arms for a long time. And so, look here, the tall guys who are already, no problem, they look at the day when, oh, I've got to jump like 3 feet, no problem, and they go, and they look like sexy. When I go to jump at that same 3 feet, you understand? My only option is to act stupid when I do it, and just kind of be like, you know what I mean? And then try to get everybody to laugh at me, because there is no way that I'm going to get that 3 feet anyhow. And so the only thing I can do is be silly. That's a randomly fixed objective. When I say somehow, here's the objective, that's what you have to get. But how would the growth model work for somebody like me? If we're doing the high jump, how does the growth model work? You say, Herman, why don't you try it once? Let's see how high you can jump. And I go, and it's not very high. And so here's my level. And then instead of saying, look, if you don't get this, you fail, what we do is we say, look, Herman, what would it take for you to be able to do this much more? And I say, you know what? I think if I jumped a little bit like this, if I don't know, ran a little bit more like that, if I don't know what, but I could try it. And then all of a sudden, I get a couple more inches the next time. How do I feel about me? Oh my gosh. Do you understand the principle of the randomly fixed objective? Many of the kids that you guys will be working with, especially in middle school, have been beat up by the randomly fixed objective their entire life. There's power in the growth model.